Hmm. Alright. So I think I've gotten everything. Hmm. Alright. Well, activate that immediately. And I know it's not going to be the most efficient way to research tanks, but I like this battle rating. I like this tank. Not bad, just some very broken opposition. Not bad, some very broken opposition. And the scary thing is, I'm going back in my little ranting sessions. So, if I take this, where can I stick this? Front and center. Alright. Just have to remember that was J87. So this. Standard Panzer III, no extra armor. Not much going on. You've got the gun, and you've got the baseline tank. Now I'm going to set it here, go to the next one, which is the Panzer L that you can research. Again, still 3.0. You get a gun shield. What does that add? Well, if we look at turret armor, it goes from 50... stays 50. Oh, it even gets a little spaced armor there. Is that structural or hardened? I don't know if that's structural still or what, but you definitely get a little extra on top of everything. On both. And then you get to Panzer III, M. And you have side skirts galore. It's like this thing was designed to defeat heat with spaced armor, yet it's 3.3. Well, if you look at how a lot of anti-tank infantry weapons work, those aren't built on the concept of big round smash through tank. Those were anti-tank guns. Those were not very portable by a single infantry unit or single infantry soldier, I should say. What's the solution to getting enough power to punch through a tank? Side skirts. You put something to pre-detonate a shaped warhead, like, say, something launched out of Bazooka or the German Panzerfaust, or insert infantry anti-tank weapon here. Those were all chemical warheads. In the sense that you fired. The thing was never designed for the whole round to puncture into the tank. Never. That was... They tried with a 20mm rifle. Guess what? The 20mm rifle stopped working. And they didn't feel like going up and above that, going into a 30mm rifle or a 50mm cannon was very portable, especially once you consider the fact that barrel length, to a degree, influences penetration value. At least at close ranges. So what you ended up getting was... Okay, let's get a shaped warhead where it's kind of like inverted, right? It's this cone that the open-ended side hits first, causing the a plastic explosive behind it to detonate, and the heat from that will melt this copper, and because the detonation is focused inward, it'll slam this copper into a nice jet stream and then shoot through. Well, that's heat. That's how heat works. It's not, while higher velocity guns have some use for it, it's more effective at lower velocity guns. For the simple fact that you're never going to get that level of penetration without the high velocity. The Germans figured this out very quickly. They went from the 45 on the Panzer IV that was short barrel. I'm not even sure I can throw that tank out. Okay. They went from this length to this length. It increases the penetration from 51 with a standard shell to 135. Adding basically a third of the tank's length to the barrel. I mean, the Germans were constantly looking for bigger and badder ways to increase penetration without upgrading their weaponry. They became very, very good at it. Their first attempts, not that good. Alright, let's be real. If we go up to this thing, it started as a 28, ended as a 20. And by forcing the pressure down a smaller and smaller tube, you keep the pressure you have. But you would basically need some sort of discarding sabot or a soft malleable shell or a very minimal change to actually fire around through. If you want a blast to go for miles on end, start with a big sealed end and have it taper down to basically a needle point. It's going to be the same pressure. If someone were to take like a air duster, like a can of air duster to spray out like a keyboard or to air dust, stuck it in the big huge end, someone put their finger not on but near the other end, and the person started the feather duster, the compressed air can, whatever, you'd feel it on the other side as though it's coming out of the air can. Especially if you got it down to the same diameter. So, the Germans kept expanding their guns. I mean, they did largen their rounds, because obviously you can't just say, oh yeah, we're gonna keep the same size of caliber for years on end as armor gets more and more ridiculous. So what did they do? Well, they bumped it up to 88. And they lengthened the barrel. I think, is that a 42? I think the barrel on the Panzer IV is a little longer, actually. But I'm not sure. I know this one, the L48, had some decent improvements. But that's besides the point. So, I forget what I was going with this. Oh yeah. So these are all the same. BR-wise, more armor. This to this, the same except for a little bit of armor. This to this, I think this has a slightly longer gun. And this, I mean, heck, the Panzer IV-J and the Panzer IV-G are the exact same battle rating. And the Panzer IV F2 to the Panzer IV-H, there's not much of a difference. If I were to throw this in whatever crew there is, I go to armor. Okay, so there's 12 millimeters on top now. 16 millimeters on top on the turret, 25 around the commander. Whereas on the original F4, it was 10, 5 over the engine, 10, 11 over that. And then, of course, you had your frontal plate. If anything, it's just a slight armor increase, right? Well, that's been going on with the Panzer IIIs, right? Why is the difference between this and this an entire battle rating for not much of an improvement, let's be honest. +1 BR for 8 millimeters more penetration and 35 millimeters of frontal armor in addition to side skirts. I'll just put this back up because, well, let's see. Difference between this Panzer III. 53, 50. Okay, 53 at the rear. I'm gonna guess it's... Nope, that's the wrong one. Yeah, it's... They took a hint from the Russians on that one. And this Panzer III. Look, it's still 53. Alright. Well, how about this Panzer III? 53, but it doesn't have that frontal spaced armor. 53 doesn't have the frontal spaced armor, but I guess the gun is different, right? 92. Yeah, gun is definitely a little different. Probably a little long. Yeah, it's definitely longer. But that's the thing. There's very little variation between the Panzer IIIs, at least this section of them. And yet, this Panzer II to this, well, this Panzer IV to this Panzer IV, sorry, F2, practically the same tank. 0.7 increase. And then you get to this. Okay, now it's got side skirts. No, not even a point. It's 1.0 BR increase. It just doesn't make sense. It's like they looked and went, you know, the Germans don't have anything 4.0 or 4.3 really, except for like maybe the Dicker Max, Premium KV2. I mean, they've got some 4.7 tank destroyers and the Ostwind. There's really nothing 4.0 to 5.0. There's nothing in between there, really. Alright, now let's just move some Panzer IVs up. You know, they won't mind seeing Tigers in the matchmaker with them because, you know, that's... Well, I guess they can't see Tigers, but... I mean... Assuming 4.3, what's at 4.3? Oh, look at... KV1s, KV2s. Oh, 5.3. IS1s. Is there 5.3 over here? No, just 5.0. Not, you know, 4 point something. 4.3s. They have 4.7s. 2 of them, I guess. Then you get to the Britons and... I don't know. I just feel like in the matchmaker, it looks at what is above your BR. And that's why everyone, in games like this, World of Tanks included, rush for that end game. Because when you are at the top, you don't have to worry about being unable to pen your opponent. You don't need to worry about being unable to be effective in the game and losing credits and wasting time and getting spawn camped and going, well, this is probably my fault because I can't do anything here. There's nothing for me to do except die. It's not exactly a fun game mechanic, let's be honest. If you were to spawn in, I don't know, a Panzer II. Take the Panzer IIF. What's the difference? Okay, so it's got a faster firing gun. Or it can fire more rounds in a single magazine, possibly? Yeah, more rounds in a single magazine. I guarantee that's what that fire rate is. So, point 3. Well, if you're playing this tank, why wouldn't you have played this tank? Or this, which is the same gun, basically. Actually, I think it might have more penetration. 35 compared to 35. Yeah. Roughly the same gun. Why wouldn't you play this? Armor? Well, it doesn't really have armor to speak of. I mean, in arcade mode, these things will kill each other. Why wouldn't you play this? This has a 20 mil on it. It's not an autocannon. But 95 millimeters of penetration will, flat armor. Flat armor. Okay, whole armor might have some difficulty, but still. Possibly, if you get it, like, at an angle. But, I don't know. The Germans have the gun, basically. Unless you're in these things, chances are you'll have a lineup that can just take on the world. Which reminds me, I need to... D3043. Oh, I can. Yeah, I need to get rid of that. Yes. Alright. So, if 3.3 really starts to piss me off, I'll just jump into 4.0 and still play my 3.3. So, anyway, it's been about 20 minutes and I haven't actually joined a game. Probably should fix that. Alright. So, I guess I can spawn in this first. Is it my greatest idea? Absolutely stupidly not. That's the 105 Stug. What's the battle rating? Looks like 3.3. I'm not sure what that T-34 is in terms of battle rating. It does, at the moment, look like a 3.3 to a 3.0 spread on the German side. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 4.3 game. Let's be honest. It's not always balanced in the way of each team gets this level of battle rating. No, it's okay, anywhere from here to here is in it, and if one team just has all the 4.3s, that's fine. At least it feels like that sometimes. Because it's a short barrel, I need to get close. You have the bigger gun, go. Okay, I guess you're going around me. Don't know why. But okay. Your gun is physically more important than mine. I didn't see you. I tried to back up, but I guess you wanted to be where I was in the way, and you were trying to get around me anyway, so. This is probably a horrible, horrible spot. I'm gonna try it out. So someone's shooting at him. There should be no physical way for him to see me. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I need to get off this hill. So it's a 4.3 game! Glad to know. Need to defend A. B has got a ton of people on it. A, not much, really. There's someone over there. No, there's not. Because someone was physically just right over the switch line. And they weren't. Yeah. Artillery fire. Someone sees me. I get it. Oh, there you are. Are you... Yes, because you were there. Oh, whatever. Whatever. You know what? Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. And that's why I didn't take this out first. Come on. Oh, sweet. I love that little feature. Oh, sweet. I love how I clicked to fire my gun and then everything just went haywire. It doesn't matter. Game's done. Game's done for me. Nope. Nope. Not. Nope. Just, I'm useless. That's it. I'm done. I mean, we're being spawn camped from halfway across the map. Does it matter whether I spawn in again or not? Only if I want to bleed these. But I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait for refusing to be spawn camped. This is my punishment for realizing the game is over. There's nothing I can do. And I'd rather not spend, you know, a couple thousand silver lions on repair bills that have no right to be there. Oh, yes. Yeah, okay. I'll wait. And like that. Now, the more and more I do that, though... Let me just throw these cans away because I can hear them. So, the more and more I do that... Oh, sweet. I'm bleeding. Fun. So, the more and more I do that, the longer and longer it gets. But, at the same time, if I were to have stayed and just got spawn camped repeatedly instead of costing 500, probably cost me 1,000. So 500 silver lions and some time. In a game where there is no winning. Absolutely none. The only thing that I could have done is hop in the Far-Cry 190, spawn, turn around, and just fly around the base. And hope that base AA gets him. Why? Their planes are better. Because it's fighters modified to carry bombs. Something that the Germans couldn't do. Because their main fighter, the Bf-109, is, freaking small. How small? That small. That's how small a Bf-109 is. Compared to, say... Let's look. I don't want anything too far out of the way. I guess technically there's this. A little bigger. And, what kind of armament can that plane carry? Ooh. Let's see. 500 pounds. Okay, so maybe not the most amount of armament. But it's a start. Yay. Let's see, if I go for this and do preview, how big is this plane comparatively? Okay. Okay, so the pilot is quite a ways away from the ground. There's a little speedo tube here. Okay. What kind of modifications can it carry? Oh, look. I hold down torpedoes. Is that 2 1,000-pound bombs? And tiny Tims. Haval rockets aren't bad, but man, that's not bad for 3.7. What does the Germans have at 3.7? Oh right, that's right. They don't get it. They get this for 3.7. Which I'll just look at modifications because it's a 110. So I guess I could have equipped 20mm cannons and a 1,000-pound bomb. Cannons on everything. Literally cannons on everything. Or I could do a 37mm cannon, you know. On a twin-engine fighter that can't outmaneuver. And heaven forbid anything outrun the Allies. This thing, 3.3, it's the Duck. Without the big cannon. It's the Duck with the big cannon. So this isn't gonna dogfight after it's run out of cannon ammo. This isn't gonna dogfight at all. Not a dogfight. Not, you know, designed to go after air, despite it saying a twin-engine fighter or strike fighter. Or air defense fighter. This is literally, you go heads up, you win. They tail around you and then come at you, they win. Because you're not outmaneuvering them. The guns on this thing are useless in self-defense. Oh, what about the Focke-Wulfs? They don't carry any... I mean, they might carry rockets, but they're not good rockets. I mean... Oh, and the 109s, well... is not a, that's not the button I wanted. There's not a, 109 that can carry anything larger that I'm aware of than a 250. Let's see. Maybe the K4? Nope, that'll just get cannons. How about this one? Modifications? Oh look, 250. And cannons. This one. The 250, all cannons. I'm noticing a pattern here. How about this one? Well, look at 450s, a 250, or cannons, or some rockets. It looks like these rockets are alright, but you only get 2 of them. So, there's really not a ground attack role besides this and the Ju-87s. And it's the Ju-87s. They're slow. Alright? If I'm taking out a Ju-87, it means I am fairly confident that I will get my bombs off at the very least. If I hop into the Bf-109 or the Focke-Wulf 190, I'm just there to have fun. Because I'm not good enough to shoot down planes. And in all honesty, I hate the idea of planes in tank realistic. I do. Because it takes the focus away from tanks to planes. Because what is a tank going to do to a plane? Well, you could just spawn in anti-air and shoot all the planes down. Not really. You have to get a pretty good bearing on where they're headed. You then have to figure out what range they are at, because shell drop is a thing. And then from there, you have to lead. So you need direction to figure out lead, and then you need to aim up from that because of distance. So the plane may be flying in a straight line to, you know, the horizon. But you've got to aim up for the distance, and then you have to lead. You're at here. If I switch to, let's do this because I know I have anti-air. I test drive this, right? And this is, of course, assuming that they're just flying around, not coming anywhere near you. Notice how it's up and in front of the plane. It's above and in front. And at this point, the plane is pretty close, right? So that up flattens out. And as it gets away, and this isn't even turning yet. Like, heavy turning yet. This is just a slow, methodical turn. They're making sharp turns, you're doing this. But notice how it's up and ahead. So you can't just, like, aim right along in its path of flight. You have to aim above its path of flight. And a player isn't going to be flying in a decently level area. In level flight, yes, anti-air is an absolute nightmare. So, heavy bombers and twin-engine fighters tend to have a harder time against anti-aircraft. But you get a plane, like, I don't know. Let's just go with, let's see, what was that, 3.7? Nope, that doesn't get bombs. No, like this. Alright, 3.7. First of all, this is not a massive target by any means. I mean, it's bigger than a BF-109, but for the most part, it's not a massive target. It's maneuverable. It's decently fast. And on top of that, the 50 cals of this thing actually shred most German vehicles to a degree. So, that's my take on it. Oh, the Germans just can't stand on their own, can they? No, they're not designed. No, not at any point in time were they ever a threat. I mean, they just went, let's throw bigger guns on it. Fuck armor. Fuck aircraft. Bigger guns, right? Not like there was any logical reason behind anything they did at the time that they were doing it. Well, late in the war, if they had just produced more, well, they couldn't run a production war. That was never gonna happen. You know what? Yeah. I'll do this. I'll actually drop it down to about 30. Oh, look, it's a period German tank. Why would you tank the... Oh. Tank destroyers are not better. In fact, they're horribly worse. Because in some instances, it's the same gun as a tank with a turret that's at a lower BR than the tank destroyer. F2. I'm quite surprised they don't label this thing a heavy. Like most people, most historians do. Yep, because turret rotation doesn't exist. What's the friggin' turret rotation speed? 7.3. That's... No wonder no one wants to play that stupid thing. It's horrid. 7.3 turret rotation speed. That was a nice jackknife on nothing. Oh look, I didn't get stuck that time. Fun. Getting stuck on nothing. So much fun for me. Doesn't matter. Because this is an anti-tank gun. Even though it's clearly a flat gun. And it should get little readings so that we can actually kind of see where we're shooting. But whatever. Whatever. Fuck my logic, I'm an idiot. I'm just a moron on the internet. Oh look, a plane, and it's maneuvering. Look, it maneuvers faster than what I can actually do in damage. Oh, hi there. I can see. You. Excuse you. Are my shells even reaching him? I highly doubt. I highly doubt. Yeah, my shells are not even getting close to him. Yeah, but I can totally shoot that down, right? Did I set a fire? Must have. Kill assist. Okay, that means that I can't spawn in anything. Interesting little tidbit. So I should go out and kill tanks, right? Oh wait, this isn't. It doesn't sound. So glad that audio works. it's like buildings are in the way. So the solution is to go out to somewhere open where I can get shot. Nice. Where I can get shot at, right? Let's go out into the wide open space. I'm so glad I could hear you. I hear a plane. Oh, he's way up high. Can I shoot at him? Oh, look! I hit him several times. Can I respawn? Absolutely not. Why would I be able to respawn? I'm in a war game. This is fucking stupid. Screw the Germans. But sir, we need the German for World War II game. Well, fuck them in the ass. Make sure that they can't do diddly shit. But if we do that, no one's going to play as them, and then we might as well not make the game. Fine, give them one good tank. But make sure that after it just goes downhill, and make sure that before it, they have to run into KV-1s and fucking USSR glory days! Looks at French tank, fires a few shots, lights on fire, gets a kill assist. IL-2 comes barreling straight down, takes several rounds to the face, still drops bombs on target, flies away, perfectly fine. No damage. It's that Stalin wood for their bracing, and I'm telling you. You know what? 7.3. Why does that seem... Okay, so it's not quite that bad. But 7.3. It's an absolute mistake. What's my crew at? Gunner. Targeting is up there. So, unless I get qualification, which 150, I'm pretty sure that's about the same price I paid for the tank. Just nothing. I make a 3.7 lineup, I'm going to need this. But if I do this for 3.7, I guarantee KV1s. I guarantee KV1s, I can't use the Panzer 3s. So then I have to go up to 4.0. Which I'm at now. And then I see nothing but it's heartbreaking. Because the Germans sit in between battle ratings of other nations, of the Allies. And they sit in between them. So hard to actually get a game where it's not, oh yeah, by the way, you're fucked. Actually, I think I know where most of the tier is in. We are realistic, we swear. The Germans fought in Alaska, right? Yeah, totally. Totally fought on American soil. Just past the Russians. Completely normal. You know what, start things off? I'll take a hunk of junk like that. Because this is not going to be worth it until I get higher qualification. This, it really doesn't matter. 6.2. Nope. Actually, this thing has a better turret traverse, doesn't it? There we go. What happens when the Germans can only buy into armor? You sell money. You sell it. You physically sell. There's your proof. When I played the KV-1 yesterday, I saw nothing but Churchills and German KV-1s. Why? Because that's all you need. This thing is labeled a tank destroyer, but it's not. It's anti-air. But it doesn't get any assistance. It doesn't even get a, you know, fuse shell. I know it was all timed fuses, but you get solid AP for killing tanks, or basically high explosive. A high explosive 88mm isn't going to do much. I really want to get to this rock. Excuse me? I can't see anyone out there. So, whoever sees me, that's impressive. Sweet. Can't see through anything. Undamaged a light tank. No, are you shitting me? An 88mm. I'm gonna pull in a cover for this. An 88mm shell. It's a 75mm gun. Barrel. Does nothing but disintegrate. No damage whatsoever. The fuck is this game? But I'll hang back. And attempt to be useful. Okay, that was a friendly. Oh my word. I'm glad it told me until after I fired. Waited to tell me until after I fired. So it was great. Just good. Oh look, we're losing capture zones. Guess I'll move up. I don't particularly think we should. Fuck it. Team can fail. And trees! I'm so glad you can't see through trees in the camera. When your team typically freaking can. I wish turning off the engine worked here. No, it's just mission lights. Oh, look, an aircraft. Could you imagine if we had timed shells? Wish there was something anyone could do about that. That's what I'm supposed to be aiming at, like here. I don't know if he's maneuvering because I'm getting close, or if he's maneuvering because he wants to turn around. question is that fighter... I think I don't see you. No, 11 rounds left. I'll go sit and see. Again, I don't particularly care. Ooh, a curling club. Chase the ace, best offer. For all masses. I don't think they know how to use those words, but okay. Come on. I'm anti-air. That was a horrible decision. Never fly in a straight line at anything that can point its gun up. But hey, now you know where I'm at. So now, you'll kill me. Guaranteed. Let's see you. Oh god! Gave him a heart attack. That's for sure. That was close. I want you. Yep. Because anti-air, right? Don't worry. I'm not done yet. In fact, you know what? Swap those two. And then go into battle. Could I spawn and say an actual tank? It could. That would require effort. I'm just gonna go back to the same spot. Fuck it, why not? To be honest, I think that Wellington was the same guy I shot. No, that was a yak I shot down. What are you shooting at? I physically see nothing. Is he friendly? Oh well. I lost one tank and I shot down an aircraft. What is that going to earn me? You know, 3,000 credits. Doesn't get me much here, or much on this verbal vent, but hey. Okay, means nothing. This thing really does, maybe not a proximity fuse, but it needs something. The amount of times I get close to hitting an enemy aircraft. In fact, you know what? I'll split the ammo 50-50. Because a high explosive hitting a plane is going to hit a lot harder than an armor-piercing shell. And maybe that's part of my problem. Maybe I'm not taking the right kind of ammo for plane hunting. Oh, Hurtgen Forest. Alright, so I am, what are we up against? Ooh, close air support spam. Let me guess, all downhill. Right? All downhill? Roughly all downhill. I have to go out of my way to basically avoid conflict. Why? Because this thing is a tank destroyer. Even though it's a flat gun designed to shoot down aircraft. Oh, this thing is so misplaced. I mean, they got it right on the Russian one. It's in their anti-aircraft line, but what do I know? Right? Just a stupid person on the internet. And I'm serious. My favorite thing to do... I wish that the rangefinder on the top of this thing actually frigging worked. Because it wasn't... I don't think it was a active rangefinder. I think it was, to an extent, a passive one. How are we getting kills? The tank there. Oh look, I can't aim far enough down. Hit this guy. Oh, he's dead. Oh well. There's another guy there, but he's gonna be dead soon too. Oh no, he's actually survived. Impressive. What I thought was an enemy plane was... Come on, still be there. You're gonna get outplayed. Yep, there he goes. Can't keep track of him. This guy coming in though. Nope. And yet, was that worth it for you? Did I do anything this game? Not particularly. But, to be honest, don't care. I really don't care if I did anything useful. The Germans are useless. 14th on the team. Eh. I'm just trying to have fun with this thing. Because it's always interesting. Shooting someone down, by the way. Because I technically have this in my lineup and this in my lineup. I'm in the same rank as these guys right here. So, yeah. I made credits. I made 4,000. For what? For nothing. Got one tank kill. One singular tank kill. $4,000. Alright. So the strategy on this, not to go up, but to stay low. Stay low, go this way. Because if I can keep up as my angle of attack, I'm not in a bad situation. But if I have to aim down, well, we're screwed. They're more mobile and probably more useful, let's be honest. Oh, look at it, it's like bushes aren't broken or anything. Half track really doesn't get any benefits, just detriments. Oh, look it, it's lagging again. Fun. That phased through him. That phased through him. I swear. I swear, I swear, I swear. I'm going to... I'm gonna have to get into my router and kick someone off real quick because They're trying to play Apex Legends with their friend over on 2 different systems, because that's how that game works. And I don't particularly like it. Not at all. Hi, Mr. KD1. I wish I could do something to you. But, alas, I can't. I'm fighting non-existent gun depression at this point. Thank you. Like heavy tanks are broken or something. Hold on, is that it? Are you serious? Yo. What do you mean can't move during tank repair? This freaking... It wasn't even in the repair. It was like, oh look it, here's a tank. What? No. Glad to know. You know, I thought the Allies would have been more dominant. To be fair, there's still quite a few of them, but... I don't know, I'm just seeing a bit of mix. No, I have actual gun depression. No, those aren't smoke rounds. It lied to me. Yes, because his gun is below the rock, but whatever, I fucking know this game. I totally fucking don't know how to play this game. I'm almost certain now that we're going to lose because the lag. And the fact that that heavy tank has just sat there the whole fucking game. Fuck it, I'll head B. Actually, no, I need to go defend A. While the rest of my team attacks B. Oh look, someone's dying. I hope I don't have to respawn into this game. And, thank you. So much skill! So much skill! Pisses me off. Absolutely pisses me off. On the one hand, you want a lineup, so that way if you're doing well and you die, you can come back and keep supporting your team. But what happens if you're losing? What happens if you're being spawn camped and there's no logical reason to respawn? I guess we just sit for the rest of the game. There we go. Updated. It's horrible. It's lazy game design. Absolutely what it is lazy freaking game design. Spawn here. Go here. Defend that. I mean, all I have to do is... Oh, wait, I have to aim down for that. Oh, look, we have the Russians. We're not gonna lose this time. Yay for armor. That actually has a fucking purpose besides just looking pretty. You know, I don't blame you. Honestly, I don't fucking blame you. You guys are in a platoon, or squad, whatever. Well, there's no aircraft, and they haven't immediately captured all 3 points, so I'm a little concerned. I mean, like, are they even playing? Yep, there they go. They just had to figure out where A was. I'm gonna guess B is gonna fall shortly, and then C, and then we're just gonna get creamed with the whole game. Because why wouldn't we get creamed the whole game? Why is this even a... This should be the default, and then you should be able to zoom in from there. Are they really gonna let me get up here? God, I hope so. Alright, need to start facing this direction. Because regardless... No, I think they're all sitting back there, behind A, as far as I'm aware. Where'd the tea go? Okay, so he's got someone on him. He's behind a rock, so... Not a humongous threat there. Hope you enjoyed your drive, because, that's all you're gonna get. There were more people up by A. That's just sad. Alright, Grant's dead. I'm shooting just above him out of habit. Yeah. Look at you, so impressive. I'm having to play anti-air because, oh look at, I can spot you from 3 kilometers up. Me, in a, you know, decent computer, high graphical settings. Why can't I freaking see anyone on the ground? Hell, I can't even see half the things in the sky at the moment. Well, look it. That was a plane. Eventually. So glad I don't have to deal with invincible IL-2s. Because that stuff gets annoying. Yeah, we've got numbers on them. And I think they're spawning into planes. Meaning that they'll have even less of a ground force presence. Oh, I'm stuttering again. Sweet, he must be playing a game again. Don't you just love it when planes have camouflage? Oh, not for you, but for, like, the enemy planes. Fly straight through some rounds. Fun. I love this leg. This leg is great for you and me. Stutter, stutter, stutter. Note to self. I'm not saying anything behind you, buddy. So, yeah, not this thing. Excuse me? Excuse me, that's a rock. That's a tree. There's not even a tank there, game. No, no, I'll take this up. Just gain a little free research. Oh boy, I wonder how many thousands of credits I'm going to lose. I mean, I'm used to a little stuttering at the end screen, but throughout the fucking game, holy shit. No, that's changing. Okay. Why am I not allowed to access my own router? Sweet. I'm not used to. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know why it's stuttering. I just don't know. Hmm. Oh, I guess I go back to using credits. Oh, actually, oh, I made 6,000 off that last one. That's scary. Apparently, we lose. I'm not even gonna question this one. We lose. F2, head to here. As we get to B, I'll drop it on C. It's almost light fastest speeds. Oh, thank you for the follow, Micro-san. Sorry, I'm not used to looking at chat. No, that's not the button I wanted. Let's see. How quickly will I die? Oh, I'm not getting stutters. I guess my brother got off his game. It's, like it's all right. Good. Yep, give me your side. So that way it can be undamaged. Poorly balanced. There's someone nearby. Well, it's not like I could move. But you know, completely balanced as all things are. Actually, no, I'm gonna switch that. Thank you, game! I love the random amount of time it takes to respawn. I really, really do. I like how we have people well off and off, you know, off to the side, taking out people trying to flank, and C's captured. And I don't necessarily want to drop artillery right now, because friendlies! Oh, wait, no. There's one friendly in there. Never mind. I was about to say, well, the bunch of friendlies I saw, one just got taken out, so that might be a good idea to just start dropping artillery. Sweet kill assist. It's like the Panzer IVs don't change much, but get a whole battle rating bump. Hearing a warning sound. I'm not too sure what it is. I don't think it's the engine. I'm too far forward. Going after the sea. Why? Because I can. I'm stuck here. What? I love the ghost mode! Where do I unlock the fucking ghost mode? Will my shells, well, the opponent's shells, phase through me and do nothing? Where is that? This game's lost. I just don't know. I just don't know. Right? I'll go help. I hear a plane. I don't see a plane. Oh, it's because it's a friendly. It's above me. I'm hearing a plane that's definitely not friendly. But from what direction? I would say let the team. Well, wow. Okay. I mean, I don't necessarily have much to respawn into, but thought it. Is that a rocket? Yes, that's a... Calliope. I guess we'll find out if the... Maybe he's not pulling up out of it. Cool, they come from the south. Good thing he didn't see me, because that might have actually killed me. He's got it. For a second there I thought, oh, well, maybe he might need help. No, he's got it. Alright, here, Ratatas. And at this point in time, it would make sense for them to give up. We have an entire team against the two, maybe three people. It was a Panzerwerfer. Also, event log. Not work. Glad to see. Streamlabs labels isn't working either, so... I guess I'll just have to keep the OBS up so I can actually see what in the heck's going on. I don't like this tank. Also, almost 10,000 for doing practically nothing. Now, I get that most of it's coming from the boosters, but... still not very happy. Can't believe I'm still bleeding. It's just about done, it looks like. To have the basic necessity of a tank to be able to put out a fire, you must first play the tank. Genius plan there. Genius plan. It's like saying, you're a soldier, front line. Can I get a gun? Not until you've been on the front line for 2 years. Am I wrong? Also, take this thing. Go find a ditch to hide in somewhere. Wait for aircraft to spawn up towards this way. That's what the arrows are on the side. Like, oh, you can't see in this. Oh, that sucks. But in that starting screen, when you see arrows off to the side, that indicates where air spawns and airfields are. Oh, sweet. Why am I at 60 FPS? You know what? I think I might just lower the resolution, well, the quality setting to medium at this point. Really, do you think that's what I'll do? Also, I'm totally gonna get sniped from across the map. Yep. Okay, I can... That's artillery coming in. Just sticking a big gun out. I'll use that friendly tank to range find. Only 600. Yeah, none of those are good shots. Except one. Except one. The question is... Yep. Someone caught on! Oh, hi. How are you? And you? Is that a... That's a dead tank. So, I'm securing this whole flank. Apparently. Not happy. Definitely not happy. Now, I don't 100% know. I think I see him, but don't know if I'll be able to get guns on him. That is gonna scare the shit out of me for a while. Old bush. Yeah, long-range sniper, this thing is great to kill tanks with. Because chances are, they'll be at a distance where you can actually get some drop on them. We have a Yak 9, actually. Now, are you tracking me? Or are you tracking someone else? $110. Nice. That is a machine gun. Possibly. However, what it was from precisely is unknown. Oh boy. That sounds pretty excited. Heavy tank's been hit. Should be an easy kill. Yep. The 3 kills I got is all I'm gonna get. GG all. Is uptime not working? God dang it. Anyway, I've been live for about 2.5 hours, and yay! Things that I probably won't use. And if it specifically looks for tanks that... So wait, what on earth did I kill? A4... an M4 E2... E2... This? So what you're telling me is I caught this guy in the side. Nice. And it's balanced. Actually, I should probably... I'll try. Nope, it's not working. Guess I have to make it real quick. Give me a second. Let's see. Alright, so now... Did I fix it? Yep, there we go. Fixed it. Streamlabs is falling apart, I swear. I get OBS up front because otherwise I won't be able to see if, well, who follows or what's going on. Joy. Up against the Russian? We have the Russians. Sweet, don't have to worry about armor. F2 it is. I'd go the J, but then I can't spawn in anything but the Vogelwind. Pretty sure. Trees are weird, man. Might be a little late, but should be easy enough. shut up. Okay. Just shut up with the machine guns, please. Nobody likes you. Oh look, I can fire the machine guns. Cool. Well, you see, you got my gunner, but I got your driver, cannon, and cannon breach. Chances are I will fire before you. I think I just saw something. It doesn't stop. Oh, fuck off. Is my gunner dead? Yes, yes it is. Yep, you weren't forgetting about. No, that is KV1. It's a 4.3. Nice. No, here. And go. Why? Because they've basically lost every other section of the. I'm sitting at 90, around 90 frames per second. This is server side. Or it could be internet connection. Who knows? I'm no expert, but I can tell you this right now. This isn't good. thing I'm not flying a plane. Oh boy, would that have ended poorly. I forget there's nothing unlocked on this tank. If you want to go right on ahead, I'm just gonna... I don't see tanks anymore, apparently. I see that. Okay. I didn't feel like that was a great game. But I guess it was. 1990. I got less points than this guy. But that's because air kills cost a ton. They'll give you a ton. Base captures give you a decent amount. And tank kills are not the greatest. I mean, if I would be second on their team in terms of points. But you can't win a ground-based game mode with aircraft. Or you shouldn't. Helicopters are a bit different because they can land, but still. Didn't think that'd be that great of a game. Really didn't. Can't be more than 11? So if I get more than 11 kills, I don't get this reward? Alright. Can't be more than 3? Well, I obviously got more than 3. Can't be more than 7. Gets professional times 7. Awarded 3 times? Oh. No, I got 7. Hold on. iPhone I has destroyed my vehicle. But if I go to battle log, so he died, came back as an M24, and then I killed him. That's impressive. I didn't even realize that. It would. Alright. So, this thing, not the greatest. I don't recommend at all. Technically, there's the G14 and the G10. 5.3. Yeah. But what if I want a medium tank? Go the fuck off. Actually, 5.3. What is that 5.3? Nothing. So, no, I guess this, medium. I have one medium. And the T20. IS-1. T-3485. 85M. Two, three. 1. 2, technically. None. Well, 1, but Sherman. None. So 5.3. It's an in-between. Because at 4.0, I mean, it's up to the KV-85. Everything else is 4.3. Huh. Ooh. Interesting. That is really, really interesting. Hmm. I want to see what do the sights on this look like. Is it a high velocity? No, no, it's not a high velocity. It's a very, very low velocity. So that's not for sniping. And I guarantee you it doesn't have armor. Right? 60. 60. I mean, it's a Hetzer. Hetzer evolved. Hetzer super evolved. Mega evolution. Just good. Huh. I don't have a 4.0 aircraft, do I? Nope. No 4.0 aircraft. I can always go up to 5.0. Huh, 3.7. Until I can do something about that crew, it's a wasted space. I mean, I'm not saying this is any better, but at least I have things I can do with this. 15mm cannon, so if I really, really want something dead. Yeah. Let's put the American Aircraft 4.0. King Cobras. 37 mils. Oh, there's a lot of American 4.0, but in terms of attack aircraft, chances I'll get up tiered. Interesting. You know, as tempting as that is. Probably shouldn't. No, actually, no. need to switch that back. Also, oh, I thought I had a tiger over here. I'm like, why did I train a tiger for that crew slot? Something is not working as intended. Sure. Actually, let's go here. You know, that wire mesh. Pretty useful, actually. For stopping high explosive rounds. But if they're firing high explosive rounds, chances are it's 120, 150 plus millimeter gun. And a couple of inches isn't gonna matter. Also, a little laggy. Probably ISP having a heart attack at the moment. Sweet, I've been spotted. I'm sorry, but that's a load of bull. Barely taps through. Gunner's dead. What? Oh, I got shot from somewhere? This game is wearing me out right now. I hope it's not laggy for you guys, but it's not good on my end. Oh, look, an aircraft. Yeah. Because of course, why wouldn't there be someone there? Oh, I can spawn in this. Instead of the verbal vent. And guess what? Oh, look. Did we have to spend 95% of our time trying to capture A? Yes. Why? No, because they're fast. Shot you. I mean, I know that wouldn't have done anything, but still. Yep, let's just face through. Come on. You can see it. I'm not sure I can help you. Hmm. I don't. It's friendly. What was I don't know how he got that stuck. I really don't know. It honestly impresses me. It sucks because he got stuck down here for most of the game. Oh man, it sucks. But hey, making credit. Oh yeah, this is the one where I was like, I didn't think I did that well. And apparently I got the most kills on the team. Oh, fun. Time to drive for about 2 years. Get killed. Drive for about 2 years. Well, a year and a half, because they'll push up half a year. Get killed, and then get spawn camped. Everything's cheap. Yep. Yep, that's about right. I wanna go here. I want to just I wish you could get across here. But you can't. Ooh, hit my mic. That sucked. Well. Oh gee. Oh no. Oh no. You know what? I don't care where that guy's going. I'm gonna follow him. Yeah, there's no way over from there. Technically, if they get to that beachfront, they can spawn camp, but this is a decent way to spawn protection. I mean, the area is so massive. that it's like on the other side of these hills. You could get to that corner, but you can't really shoot into it. Also, this is not a good game. Looks like 4.3. I'm not surprised, I'm just disappointed. Somewhere, I mean, to a degree, you can't get like super close in the spawn's face, but if you can get a high enough position over whatever they've put in the way, it really doesn't matter what they do. Capturing A. Sweet, glad to know that B's gonna be a bastard of a child. B, C. My bad. Doesn't matter. I mean, nobody cares about C. I do have to say, right around here, perhaps? Well, that's a hill anyway, so they'll just sit on the other side. So. Nothing really matters. Second thought, I thought that was a tank. For how often a tank has just appeared. You're gonna have to forgive me. I'm gonna probably end up shooting a tree going, "That's a tank!" And I'm gonna look crazy, but... Oh, you... Hi. Can you not? So, right. I mean, it's not like I'm going anywhere.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
Oh, hi. Yep. Yep. Gee, who could have seen that one coming? Not me, I mean, it's just a KD2. It just has to hit within, like, what? A 10-meter... Anywhere within a 10-meter radius from me, and, I die? In that thing? Yeah. Also... There's a way over? There's a way over and it's not that stupid freaking bridge? What? What the... I'm thoroughly confused. And left. 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 He's dead. So you can go across here? Or technically there? Nice. I guess the question is, which direction will he go? I swear, if I become AAA again, I'm going to throw a hissy fit. Alright. So, anyway. This KG is gonna piss me off. Yay! No damage! Here's my reload. No damage! Oh, but he... Yep, this is fair. Yep, completely fair. Completely fair. Fair. Friggin' fair. Oh, fun. Damage my armor. You know what? Sure. And remember, the tiger is where it's at, not because of armor, but because of its gun. I don't know about you, but this seems a little broken to me. Yeah. You know, that's probably my signature at this point, is I'll just clap. I'll clap out of frustration and anger while yelling, "Good job," because that's how that works. Also, this KV-1 should be on a path down this road that I should be able to see him. But I cannot see him because he went into the town. Fun. I'm a little impressed. Not with like teammates or anything, but the fact that that's considered balanced. They get good close air support and heavy tanks, and the Germans just get what? The Germans just get what? Oh, they get guns that can pen. No, they don't. You have not seen how bad this gets. I guarantee it. Now then, where is... This guy turned in here. What you want to bet he's sitting there? It's not, but it ends here. Excuse me? What? Yeah, the Germans really don't have top armor for like 3 years. Also, I can't get through a wooden building. Nice to know. Also, where did this heavy tank? I swear to God, there's a KV-1 over here. I'm fucking losing it. I'm losing it. Well, the question is, can I get across to this? I should be able to get across to this, right? Pop up behind this KV-1, who undoubtedly is on the other side of this rock. Or is down in the river. What? You're not a K... That was not a KV-1! Oh, there's the KV-1. Okay. Am I not allowed to?
The enemy is getting closer to victory.
Let's do this. Come on, give me your gun. I want that gun. But KV-1s aren't overpowered, right? I mean, they're totally balanced. Totally balanced. Oh look, aircraft. Who would have thought? Also, what's that? That plane is white. I don't even know anymore. Are we allowed to see the aircraft? No. It just blends in with the great white sky. Because camouflage works 95% of everyone but me. Well, they already won. They're the Russians. And they have KV-1s that we can't damage a pen, and they have the British with Churchills we can't damage or pen. I don't know what kind of competition you think this is, War Thunder, but this isn't gonna end the way... There wasn't really a chance. I'll say right now, there really wasn't a chance. Try to work my way around. Oh look, another heavy tank. Jeez, it's not like they're effective or anything. They don't always lose. They win when they get the Germans and the British. Or the British, I should say. Because they're just so not used to shooting at what is normally their allies that they just forget about it. And then, you know, the British or the Russians, whichever one ends up with the Germans, typically gets away scot-free. I'm just gonna go on a Sunday drive now. Why? Because I can't see anything. Apparently. This is my next strat for the next time I'm on this map. And I spawn on the side that is currently my spawn. Head down here, head over, and then up. You'll get behind them and you won't have to deal with heavy tanks. Because what heavy tank is going to go around the bottom of the friggin' map? Well, at least I got artillery for the verbal event. I think I've got about a half hour left in me before I shut down. And see, the scary thing about that is it doesn't end. You get to 6.7, you're facing Cold War era tanks, ATGMs, and your entire 2s. And Panther 2s. If you're lucky. If you're like me, you have the standard baseline Panther. Or you get T-29s, which supposedly you can't pen anywhere. Well, except for maybe the machine gun, but that's a special place. And you know what? I'm not actually going to do that. I'm going to go back to 3.3. And let's see, I guess the new Leopard 2A5 is broken. So that's around a 90% win rate. See you later, Microsane. Thanks for hanging out and having a chat. I really appreciate it. Let's switch that back to smoke. I would. I wonder if this... Nope, still stuttering. Oh, gee, I wonder when this is gonna end. I'm gonna go help this guy secure a flank. God, you are small. This is a whole nother gun, but still. You know, that's a little scary of a machine. A little bit scary of a machine. A little lag. Fun. Scared me. I heard an engine, I'm like, are you friendly? Nope. See. Things about Shermans is they would be scary if they were actually scary. Alright. Someone's shooting at me. I don't know. I don't know what on earth all of you are doing there. But I very much appreciate the chance to drop artillery on you. It's not even... Oh, that's their artillery that was dropping. Ooh. Spacey. 4H, it's a 3 point... It's a 4.3, not a 3.4. At least expect it. Hello? Live stream. I'm almost done. I guess you don't have to. I'm gonna talk to you about how I need to keep an eye on my brother, and I need to make sure he's not getting himself in trouble, and all I'm gonna have to say in my defense is, you told me not to growing up, so I didn't. What is there to say? But whatever. Yeah, we're starting to lose people. Hold on, is that a 500 pound? Yeah, 500 kilo. So half of the one that I want. Oh gee, if only I could help. I can't actually see. That I can see though. Did I not get him? This guy's gonna get a beat on me, because of course he will. Hello?
Is that
Flying a plane.
what are you flying?
JU-87 right now.
Oh, is it like a plane simulator?
Kind of.
Playing War Thunder?
Yeah. Later. Oh, what? Oh, there's enemy aircraft. Oh. Oh my. And I'm not 100% sure. Oh, hi. You can fly in a straight line. Get hunted down by a JU-87! How does that make you feel? Ah, crap. I'm gonna return to base. Right? No, it's this way. This. Alright. So I should actually be pretty far out of danger. That guy in an A6 M2 or 0 fighting. Alright. Hi, Wolf. Lower to 60. Oh, I guess around 70. Oh, so you get a. Oh, this is gonna end horribly. I'll pull off. How many of us? What? How are we doing so well to keep them off for so long, and now we're like losing constantly? Yeah, I know exactly how I'm gonna land this. On the taxiway. Am I supposed to do it like this? Not at all. I'm still fine for another 40. Yeah. There. Happy? Might as well. By the time it takes to... The LA5 just crashed. How many tanks do we have? We don't have tanks left. Yeah, impressive by the enemy team. And Hermione Anchor, huh? Let me just blacklist you. Because you seem toxic. Fucking useless team. Well, let me put it to you this way. We dominated 95% of that game. It's only in like the last few seconds that... I mean, within the time it took me to head back to base to rearm a bomb, the whole team just disintegrated. There's nothing we could have done about that. I mean, I'm probably not even gonna get back in time. Gonna be honest. But hey, guess what? I got an air kill. That took a long time to kick in. Oh boy. Kills when I kill. The team just disintegrated. But nice job to this guy. Kicking butt. I feel like between this guy and this guy, that's where the team fell apart. I mean, we had barely anything left. Well, they had barely any tickets left when I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go fly a plane. Got an air kill. Can't bomb for my life yet. And within that amount of time of heading back to rearm, the team fell apart. What are you supposed to do? But, yeah, I should probably go get dinner here soon for my family, so. Because I'm the most fit to drive at the moment, so. Again, thank you to Microsane for following the channel and hanging out for a little while. If you're watching this on YouTube, because I think I will be able to upload this one, I would recommend following me on Twitch. If you're watching me on Twitch, please follow me on Twitch. I wonder if this command... No, I don't think that command would actually work. So... Is that a timer? Yes. Activate. True. Nope, that didn't do what I wanted. Idiot. No, I'll put an exclamation point in front of that. That way, theoretically, I should be able to do sell promo and enter. There we go! It actually works now. Happy about that. Commands. What is that? I don't know. But anyway, there's that one. Let's see, there's this one. And in case you're wondering what I'm talking about, you can't see chat. I'm currently adding links for like Discord, Twitter, Facebook. Don't have one for YouTube because, to be honest, I'm seeing that, yes, YouTube is always in a ship being abandoned, but I mean, they're making a lot of strict changes for the select few people, so I'm thinking about like not even uploading to it anymore. It's barely worth the effort. Nobody watches it. Even when I did a little bit of live streaming on there, I mean, it was dead. But who knows, that might just be because I don't have 100,000 subscribers, i.e. followers, on YouTube. I'm not, like, super popular here on Twitch, so. As for the next time I go live, I don't know. I work tomorrow, and then I'm out for the season, job hunting. So that'll take up time. So yeah. This has been the Justifier 13. Signing off. Bye.